Please block all that noise. Rock City the Soul Man checking in on another episode of Pass the Mic. Let's get into it. You ever feel overwhelmed or rather burdened by the sounds that surround? Almost a metaphorical ticking where your mind feels as if it's on the verge of exploding. A migraine esque being pulled in every direction except the one that you want to go in. Noise and more noise, opinions of others, your own impending, imploding mind that conveniently bombards you with unwanted thoughts time after time. There's also the ask of your career, your family, your friends, your responsibilities, your health, your goals, your plans, your aspirations. In short, the constant moving on the almost inescapable conveyor belt of life, which is life. When does it take a pause, a much needed breath? As all that running often consumes one to a point where you almost scratch your head, contemplating what is this all for? A numbing, a dulling. However, cannot rid yourself either in this game. No, it must be played. Sure, we can alter rules and create advantages, but we cannot forego it entirely. Yet that noise that I speak of, that buzzing and humming that irritates and annoys, how do we get that to settle a bit, to not overtake? I think taking time for yourself, if you can get away a bit into nature, perhaps a conversation with a friend where the stakes are low, a hearty meal, unattached love, sitting at the table. Turn it all off. The socials, the TV, your mind, which is a challenge unto itself. And at that point, you can regroup, recollect, let a bit of air out. No, let a lot of air out, almost a renewing away from the noise so that you once again can re-enter with a full cup. Because truth is, a noise will always try and drown and deafen. And from time to time, we must get some earplugs, detaching only to come back stronger, ready to hear, ready to listen and to run and to move and to act and to live. And to live. Let me know your thoughts. Because I know this isn't just a me thing. This is all of us. When life just has so much going on. From this angle, that angle, here, there, everywhere. How do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? How do you get away from that noise? How do you settle yourself? How do you recenter, recalibrate? Like, subscribe, comment, and now enjoy this piece called Noise. Noise. There's so much movement, so much noise. We humans always seeking new toys, filling up that same void, except that it never does. Just a momentary buzz, an instance of pause, then back to the watching of the painted walls, hearing all the calls, blinded by more when what we need is less. But that seems counterintuitive, so we continue adding to the mess. And by then we've gone too far to simply confess our mistake, thinking we have to absorb ourselves in more of the loudness involved in the crowdness instead of going within. We want to knock on external doors that have no latches, that are boarded shut, and the ones that open lead to nowhere fast. The result rather crass. Can I pass? Just this one time from running and consuming and wounding and grinding and finding that sometimes all of this seems so nonsensical, but almost an unnecessary evil. It seems I must participate in this rigged game that continues to call me by my name. Thoughts, your experiences with when the noise gets too loud and you feel like the water is up to here. Like, subscribe, comment. As always, it's been your boy. It's been another episode of Pass the Mic. Rock City the Soul Man, check in out. Until next time, peace, love.